Intro. Imagine opening your eyes each morning already anchored. Calm heart, clear mind, and a quiet confidence that nothing can pull you off center today. That's not a fantasy, it's a skill set. In this guide, you'll learn 12 Stoic habits that rewire your mornings, guard your focus, and give you back your day, without needing perfect conditions, endless willpower, or anyone's permission. Stay to the end for a simple 3-minute morning protocol you can start tomorrow, plus a midday reset you can do anywhere when life tries to knock you off balance. If this is your first time here, welcome. What follows isn't theory for the bookshelf, it's practical stoicism for real life. Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca didn't write to impress. They wrote to equip. Let's put their wisdom in your hands and your routine. Before we dive in, carry this promise through the entire script. Control the controllable, release the rest, and act with virtue in the sliver of the world that is yours to command. Your thoughts, your choices, your responses. Everything here flows from that. A short parable to set the tone. A courier once ran through a crowded city clutching a stack of urgent letters. A sudden wind tore the top envelope from his grip. He spun, chased, collided, apologized, chased again, tripped, lost 2 more. Within minutes, all his energy went to what was flying away. A passerby finally yelled, "Deliver the ones still in your hands." This is the day. Notifications, expectations, interruptions, winds. Stoicism doesn't ask you to calm the wind. It trains you to stop sprinting after every envelope and deliver what's in your hands. 1. Own your first breath, priming the nervous system. If you own your first breath, you own the hour that follows. Before you check a phone or a thought checks you, sit upright, feet grounded, and take 10 slow breaths. Inhale 4 counts through the nose. Hold 2 counts. Exhale 6 counts through the nose. Pause 2 counts. On each exhale, silently label one word you choose for the day. Steady, kind, focused, brave. This is your first act of sovereignty. Marcus wrote that the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Your breathing dyes the canvas before anything else touches it. If anxiety is high, switch to box breathing, 4-4-4-4. If lethargy is the issue, try 6-2-4-0, longer inhale, no hold at the end. 2 minutes is enough. 5 is better. You've told your nervous system, we respond, we don't react. 2. Prepare the night before. Make tomorrow's success inevitable. The quality of a morning is written the evening prior. Do a 10-minute shutdown ritual. Clear the desk, fewer objects, fewer cues, fewer competing intentions. Write the top 3 for tomorrow. 1 needle mover, deep work, 1 maintenance, admin, 1 relational, someone you will help. Lay out items you'll need: clothes, water, bag, journal. Digitally dim the lights, enable app limits, silence non-essential notifications. Overnight, choose your wake time based on 7 to 8 hours of sleep, not on guilt. Think of this as premeditatio actionis, premeditation of action. You're not trying to control tomorrow, you're reducing friction so your best self has the right of way. 3. A sacred hour of digital silence. Start in peace, not in pieces. Don't let the world's agenda draft your attention before your own mind even logs in. Reserve your first 60 minutes for analog life. Breathing, water, movement, journaling, planning. Sunlight. If 60 feels impossible, begin with 15. Put your phone on airplane mode on the other side of the room. Replace check phone with 2 micro actions. Drink water, open curtains. Once you've stacked a few victories, breath, movement, first task, you can rejoin the stream without being carried away. Remember, the mind you bring into your day is the mind that will solve your problems. Guard its framing. 4. Wake at the same time. Consistency over intensity. Discipline is less about heroic acts and more about reliable rhythms. Pick a wake window you can keep 7 days a week, yes, weekends, within plus 30 minutes. Why? Predictability is kindness to your biology. It stabilizes mood, sharpens concentration, and makes motivation less necessary. If you struggle to start, set your alarm across the room. Pair wake up with immediate light exposure. Open blinds, step on a balcony, face a window. Light is a switch for your circadian clock. Flip it quickly. Then move. 10 squats, 10 push-ups against a counter, a 2-minute stretch. You're teaching your body we go when we say we go. 5. The 2-column Stoic list. Dichotomy of control, made actionable. After your breath and light, journal 1 page with 2 columns. Column A, within my control. Today, examples: how I speak, what I prioritize, whether I move, how I handle a delay, the story I tell myself. Column B, outside my control. Today, examples: other people's opinions, traffic, algorithm changes, whether a client emails back, the weather. Circle 1 item in column A and schedule it. Draw a line through column B items and write, not my job. Stoicism is a removal protocol. Remove illusions of control so energy can feed what is yours to do. 6. Purpose, not pressure. A 5-minute Ikigai morning prompt. Purpose doesn't have to be grand, it has to be clear. Write brief responses to these prompts. What would make today meaningful, even if nothing else went right? What small act would future me thank me for tonight? Who can I help today, and how? Specific, concrete. 1-sentence mission for this day. Today I practice virtue by action. Purpose is a compass, not a cage. It points, it doesn't punish. Done daily, this takes 3 to 5 minutes and keeps your actions braided to your values. 7. Tiny discipline, big identity. Stack small, visible wins. The most powerful identities are built from receipts, things you can point to. Choose 3 tiny disciplines. Make the bed, less than 90 seconds. Visible order. Cold. Finish to your shower, 15-30 seconds. Signal courage. 2-minute tidy. Reset 1 surface, 1 inbox, or 1 list. 5-minute read, a page or 2 of a worthy book. Quality over quantity. Fruit first, eat a piece of fruit before anything else. Signal nourishment. Seneca reminds, well-being is realized by small steps, but is truly no small thing. These are votes for the person you are becoming. Don't chase motivation. Cast votes. 8. The boundary blueprint. Say no with grace. Say yes with backbone. No morning routine survives the day if you lack boundaries. Protect 2 sacred hours per day, 1 in the morning, 1 later, where deep work or deep rest happens. Put them on your calendar and treat them as appointments with someone you respect. Scripts for saying no. Thanks for thinking of me. I'm at capacity this week, so I can't give this the attention it deserves. I protect my morning focus blocks. Here are 2 alternate windows that could work. That's not in my lane right now. If that changes, I'll let you know. Boundaries are kindness to your work, your relationships, your health. They turn vague guilt into clear agreements. 9. An accountability ally. Don't go alone. Stoics stressed community. Good company strengthens good character. Find 1 person who shares your growth goals. Agree on a simple check-in. Monday, share your top 3 for the week. Daily, send a 1-line, kept my morning hour, missed it text. Friday, 10 minutes to review wins. Misses and 1 adjustment. Make it light and honest. If you want extra leverage, use a small stake. If I miss 3 mornings this month, I donate $25 to a cause I don't support. Not punishment, just friction against drift. 10. Thought audit. So, reframe. From rumor to reason, catch 3 common mental traps and replace them. Catastrophizing. This ruins everything. Reframe. This is inconvenient, not fatal. What's my first useful move? Mind reading. They think I'm incompetent. Reframe. I don't know what they think. I can ask, clarify, or improve my work. All or nothing. If I can't do it perfectly, why try? Reframe. Done at 80% beats imagined at 100%. Ship the next step. Write the unhelpful thought, then write a rational counterstatement. Rinse and repeat. You're training your mind to check ID at the door. Rumor doesn't get in without reason. 11. Memento mori. Memento vivere. Remember death to remember life. Each morning, touch a sentence that sharpens your priorities. If today were my last, would I be proud of how I'm planning to spend it? None of this is guaranteed. What deserves my best? Let me be useful, even in small ways. This isn't morbid, it's liberating. You stop bargaining with time and start living. You complain less, appreciate more, and trade scrolling for showing up. 12. Close the loop with gratitude. End the day on purpose. Your evening is your editor. Keep a gratitude plus lessons page. 3 specific gratitudes. Tiny is fine. A warm mug. A kind text, your own follow-through. 1 lesson. What today taught you. 1 micro win you might have missed. 1 thing to improve tomorrow. Non-judgmental, practical. This turns experience into wisdom and primes your mind to rest. The next day inherits clarity, not clutter. A 3-minute morning protocol. Start here if you're overwhelmed. Minute 1, breathe, plus. Choose 1 word, 10 slow breaths, word of the day. Minute 2, light, plus water. Open blinds, step to window, drink a glass of water. Minute 3, 2-column list, 1 controllable action circled and scheduled. If you do only this for 7 days, momentum builds. Add habits gradually. The 20-minute Stoic morning, a complete yet compact routine. 2-minute breathwork, box or extended exhale. 1-minute light plus water. 3-min journal, 2 columns, plus 1-sentence mission. 5-min movement, mobility flow or brisk walk. 5-min deep work, ignition, open the hard thing, do 5 real minutes. 4-min tidy 1 surface, plus make bed. That's 20 minutes. Non-negotiable, powerful, portable. The midday reset, when you get knocked off center. Stop, plant both feet, drop shoulders. Breathe, 4 cycles of 4-2-6-2. Label, this is a setback, not a sentence. Decide, what's the smallest useful action now? Release, name 1 thing that is not your job to control and let it go. Back to work. Calm is a practice, not a personality trait. Deeper practices to layer in premeditatio malorum, mental rehearsal. In the morning, imagine 1 likely obstacle, a delay, criticism, tech issue. See yourself responding with patience and clarity. This shrinks the startle effect later. You respond faster and kinder because you already practiced. Voluntary discomfort. Train through discomfort you choose. Take stairs, end showers cool, skip minor conveniences. Chosen discomfort immunizes you against unchosen discomfort. You'll feel less hostage to conditions and more able to act under pressure. Negative visualization. Appreciation. Amplifier, briefly imagine going without a comfort you take for granted. Hot coffee, a friend's laugh, your desk. Let gratitude rise, then enjoy the thing fully. Nothing makes abundance feel abundant like the awareness it's not owed. How to protect your attention in a noisy world. Batch notifications, check messages at set times, e.g. 11:30, 3:30, not all day. Single task tunnels, 25-minute focus blocks with a visible timer, 5-minute breaks. Environment design, keep only the tool you need in front of you, hide the rest. Shutdown ritual, end work with a review and a plan, close the loop mentally. Attention is your scarcest resource, treat it as such. Say no without burning bridges. More scripts. I won't be able to do this justice this week. If it's flexible, I can revisit on date. My current priorities are set through date. I need to decline so I can deliver what I've promised. This isn't aligned with my focus right now. I'm cheering you on from the sidelines. You're not rejecting people, you're protecting purpose. The Stoic Workday Blueprint, morning, sacred hour, breath, plan, deep work. Midday, movement, plus, reset, walk 10 minutes, eat with presence. Afternoon, collaboration, plus admin, meetings, messages, logistics. Late afternoon, buffer, catch-up learnings. Evening, shutdown, gratitude, light reading. This pattern respects energy curves and separates thinking modes, so they stop bleeding into each other. Journal prompts that. Actually change behavior. What would steady look like in the next hour? What am I doing today because I'm afraid, not because it's right? If I could only accomplish one thing today, what would genuinely matter? Where am I trying to control the uncontrollable? And what will I do instead? What would the wise version of me do next? No ornament, all action. If you fall off the routine, because you will, don't rewrite the whole plan. Restart the smallest step. 3-minute protocol. Don't punish, pattern correct. Shame is a terrible coach. Name the derailers, late nights, phone creep, unclear priorities, and put one friction in their way: bedtime alarm, app blockers, nightly top 3. Remember, consistency beats intensity. Miss once, never twice if you can help it. For creatives and busy professionals, give your best hours to your best work. Protect mornings. Make creativity default. Open your project file before email. Containerize admin. Short, frequent windows. Prevent spillover. Keep a parking lot page. When ideas try to hijack focus, write them down and return later. Your day is a studio, not a hallway. Close doors. Make something. Relationships the Stoic way. Empathy over mind reading. Help me understand your view replaces I already know. Choose the response that protects the relationship and your values. Don't escalate trivialities. Ask, will this matter in a week? Set limits with kindness. Don't promise what you can't deliver. Stoicism doesn't make you cold. It makes you responsible. Physical foundations that make mental habits easier. Sunlight early, dim light late. Signal day and night clearly. Move daily. Even 10 minutes changes mood and attention. Hydrate first, caffeine second, water clears fog. Protein in the first meal. Stabilize energy. Protect sleep like a mission. Bedtime ritual, cool dark room, consistent schedule. Elegance in routine begins in the body. The mind rides the physiology you build. The one virtue year. Pick a single virtue to practice this year: patience, courage, temperance, justice, humility, or wisdom. Each month, choose one behavior that embodies it. Example for courage. January, start the hard task before messages. February, speak up once in each meeting with a thoughtful point. March, ship one imperfect draft per week. By year's end, you'll recognize yourself. When life is heavy, name the season. This is a hard chapter, not the whole book. Shrink the day. 1. Task. 1 breath, 1 walk, 1 call. Ask, what does kindness to myself look like this hour? Borrow strength. Tell one person you trust what you're carrying. Return to basics. Breath, light, water, movement, gratitude. Repeat. Stoicism is not stoic posturing. It's compassionate strength. Your 7-day Unbothered challenge. Day 1, 3-minute morning protocol. Day 2, 2-column list, plus 1 hard 5-minute start. Day 3, sacred hour, no phone, protect 1 deep work block. Day 4, say 1 graceful, no, block a boundary on your calendar. Day 5, midday reset after an interruption. Day 6, negative thought audit, write and reframe 3. Day 7, gratitude, plus lessons page before bed. Rinse, then layer more habits. Closing, deliver what's in your hands. The wind will blow today. Deadlines shift, people delay, plans tangle. You don't need the wind to stop. You need to stop chasing every envelope the wind steals. Deliver what's in your hands. Breathe, choose a word. Decide what's yours to control. Do it with care. Let the rest go by. When you live this way, you become quietly formidable, unbothered, not by indifference but by intention. And that, more than any hack or secret, is how you take back your day. 1 breath, 1 boundary, 1 courageous act at a time. Now set your alarm, lay out your tools, and give tomorrow a head start tonight. Your future self is waiting at the edge of that first breath.